Hey YouTube, yeah, you guys really like this fairy tale song, and that's cool, because out of all the songs on my EP, that's the one that took the longest to write, so like, we love that. We love spending a lot of time on a thing and then having people like the thing. Also, just real quick, I'm one of these water bottle people, so if anybody wants a nice insulated water bottle, you can use the code Shelby for 10% off. Well, she really does keep the water cold. Alright, I'm gonna do the song now because that's why you're here. You're not here for a water bottle commercial. Fairy tales that we all know, that we love but we've outgrown. I rewrote some for adults like me and you. Once upon a time there was a girl named Cinderella. Her life was pretty good, but then her mother fell on a family vacation, just right into the Grand Canyon. Just it was so sad. And shortly thereafter, Dad married Sharon. Sharon was the textbook definition of a MILF. I'm talking body like an hourglass and face like Marilyn. She was kind of like the Ice Queen if the Ice Queen were colder. And she had twin girls who were conjoined at the shoulder. These conjoined teenage twins had the worst attitude, but if that's from their condition or their mother, no clue. So Cindy was essentially their indentured maid, just cooking and cleaning day after day. And she cleaned and she cleaned and she kept everything in order, but she had to get out soon before she got a charge for murder. And then one day she got a light bulb in her head and decided to start a cleaning company instead. She moved the fuck out on the day she turned 18, and now she lives in the biggest house on the same street as her father, Sharon, and her two conjoined daughters. And every day they see her house and cry because there's a smaller. And did Cindy go and marry a prince? Not quite, but she did settle down with the love of her life. She lives with her wife Heather and their cat named David, a whole bunch of mice over their teeny tiny slaves. The moral of the story is all about feelings. I know things like love and honesty are really appealing, but is love the most powerful emotion? Not quite. The most powerful emotion in the world is spite. Fuck you, Sharon. When Prince Charming kissed Snow White, the dwarves beat him up and called the cops. And when the prince kissed Sleeping Beauty, the dragon beat him up and called the cops. What do you think? The moral of the story is really, really simple. If you see a girl's asleep and your first one is to kiss her, someone should beat you up and call the cops. And you'll deserve it, cause that's literally assault. That's against the law, actually. But you know, Hans Christian Andersen and the Brothers Grimm wrote these stories in the 1700s and 1800s. That was before women had rights, but it's 2020 and that shit doesn't fly now. So don't fucking do it. Once upon a time there was a little mermaid, a princess, but she didn't like being half fish. So one day she ran away from her pampered life and signed a contract with the evil sea witch. The deal was really simple. The sea witch took her boys, and her goal was really easy: impress a boy. So she washed up on the shore, found a stick, and just wrote "fuck me" in the sand, and that did it. Now she's married and she's got 2 kids and a dog. And the moral of the story: work smart, not hard. Once upon a time there was a puppet named Pinocchio, and every time he told a lie, his nose would grow and grow and grow. He thought it was a weakness, then he learned to embrace it. Then one night a girl from college sat down on his face and she said, "Am I heavy?" And he said, no. And she said, oh, 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 oh. He served as the prototype for his own line of sex toy, a brand vibrator called The Real Boy. And the moral of the story is your flaws can be your strengths. They just lied and told the truth until the blue fairy came. Do you get it? One of old MacDonald's ducks laid 3 eggs, 2 cute little ducklings, and a third one named Meg. The thing about Meg is she was really, really ugly, and the whole entire farm just called her the ugly duckling. And she waited for the day when she turned into a swan, and that day never came. But as time went on, she grew into a slightly below average looking duck. You know, like not at all attractive, but not ugly as fuck either. She was like a 5, you know? Like a 6 if she tried. But even though she isn't pretty, she found out she was funny. Now she writes for a sitcom out in the big city. And the moral of the story, it's okay to be ugly under one condition: be funny. I know that one. What can we learn from Rapunzel? Sometimes all you need is a super drastic haircut. And Beauty and the Beast can teach us all. Kidnapping is still kidnapping, even if your kidnapper is rich and tall. And if all of the furniture starts talking to you, just be aware that that's not normal. Rumpelstiltskin, dude. With that name. Hans Christian Andersen and the Brothers Grimm's goal was to scare the bad behavior out of children. Personally, I don't really think it worked, because you take a look around and there's still so many dirtbags.